CLICKOLDING. Now we'll pop open the game. This is another one that I don't entirely know what it's going to be like. I'm vaguely familiar with the idea of it. As I mentioned before, CLICKOLDING is meant to be sort of a fetishistic, uncomfortably feeling video game about somebody who wants you to click a button, is my understanding. I don't know the full breadth of it. I also saw that it did offer a little message there immediately upon opening the game, so we're going to have to close the game out and reopen it so we can see what that message was. But for now, we should be good to drop it down. There we go. Maybe increase the size a little bit. I miss when my screen would just fit the exact ratio that I need for these games. All right, let's close CLICKOLDING. We'll open it back up, and we'll see what that message had to say to us. Oops. Please note that CLICKOLDING is a bite-sized experience around 30-40 minutes in length and contains mature themes and imagery, including suggestive language and depictions of suicide. Thank you for playing, etc. So, trigger warnings. Let's put up a message just to be safe. If I know that there's some things happening here, I can at least try to warn people about it. Epilepsy. No, not epilepsy. Let's go for... Where's our other one? Suicide and... sexual themes. At least. We know this is happening. I had an extra E to the end of themes. Jasper says I'm doing okay playing Valorant. It's something. I got MVP with 25 kills my last match. Oh yeah, that's huge. Congratulations. I've played Valorant once. Wait. I think it was Valorant. It was either Valorant or Apex Legends. In my brain, I combine those two games. In my head, those are the same game. Is Valorant the one that's Riot? Is Valorant Riot? I played the Riot one. But congratulations on your MVP. I hope you're having a good time with that. But as far as I know, the first and last Final Destination movies are the ones worth watching. The rest is filler sequels. That's fair. A lot of things kind of get to that point where if you really enjoy the style and aesthetic and vibes of the films, sometimes the sequels are worthwhile. But generally, the early ones captures the primary feeling and intention of it. Love the Final Destination movies. Nice. I'll definitely check them out at some point. Give it a shot. Little Misfortune. Oh, you could tell it was Little Misfortune because of the child endangerment. Yeah, Little Misfortune was the last time we used that warning there. Excellent picking up on that, Bobbert. Valorant is right. Okay, I played Valorant then. I played Valorant once. Maybe twice. Okay, this is not controller. This is mouse and keyboard. Let's begin. What are we CLICKOLDING? Hello? Hello, my friend?
You know why you're here. Click it. Click it.
How's the volume of the game? There's a lot of atmospheric noise right now, so I want to make sure it's not too loud. Let me know how the volume is. 2 or 3 of the FNAF games, starting with FNAF World, have a one-time intro. That'll be fun. That'll be tough, because I have to... I suppose what I could do is I could... For those ones, I could try to get the game capture up on screen and then delete my local data, reinstall the game. And it might work, maybe? I don't know, we'll give it a shot. We'll try. Seems good? Nice. So left mouse button or space to click, tap or hold, E to interact, WASD to move. So we move in sections. We don't have a normal rotation. I think you add the save files to tell it you haven't seen the intro yet. Not certain, but I'll look into it. Roger that. Thank you, Bobbert. Oh, interesting. So yeah, you can move around the room, but you can't actually... You don't have free movement. It's like little tiny motions at a time.
If you leave, don't come back.
This will return you to the menu and progress will be reset. No, okay. Okay, so it's not even that there's an ending there. Cold, temperate, hot. Let's go hot right now. Let's make it hot in here. Let's see if we can get him to take off some clothes. Can't get in the bathroom. So if we leave, we're just done. I can open up the curtains, too. I think that's what the Cine line is, the files menu, Cinemax. That would kind of make sense. If you leave, don't come back. Okay, bye, game. See ya. I'm done. I'm not clicking for you. That's a short game. Very short. Let's click.
Click it again. Good. Keep clicking.
I can click so fast. You like it when I click, baby? You like that? He's wearing a very interesting mask. Is that are those bloodstains on his shirt?
You're a steady clicker. I like that. The money's nearby. $14,000 cash. That's what you said you needed for the operation. That tally counter resets at 10,000 clicks. When it resets, you get the money. That's the deal.
Okay, so we are hired by this guy to give us $14,000 for an operation we need for us to engage in his weird clicking fetish. I understand the title now. Yeah, we're click-holding. Yeah, we're gonna go fast. We're gonna click at a steady pace. I could click slowly, but I don't know if that's really what we want to do here. Because I want that $14,000. I need that money for my operation. Yeah, you like that, baby? You like it when I click this button? You like when I click fast? When I click speedily?
I didn't know if you'd come alone. Oh, perhaps we could come together. Okay, get up.
Who's gonna speedrun this game? Somebody with very fast clicking skills. How many times you gotta click? 10,000.
Go to the window. Now open the blinds.
I already did.
I want to see how it feels.
You want to see how it feels with me clicking?
Variety.
Clicking while the window's open?
Good. Start clicking.
Okay, I'm clicking.
No. No. I hate that. Close the blinds.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. That was awful. Keep clicking.
Does he have a gigantic nose?
We aren't going to do that again.
So an interesting thing about this is it seems like he's kind of discovering his fetish right now with us. Because he's like, hey, let's try something different. Let's try this out. Nope, actually, I hate that. I don't like it at all. That's not what I want. You like when I click slow for you, baby? You like when I click slow? I'll click you so slow.
Be honest. Is this your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time. I've never done this before. I don't think I would ever find somebody to do this with, honestly. Is this your first time? Because it sounds like you're figuring it out for yourself. You got a giant schnauzer as well. Can I sit back on the bed?
It's my first time doing something like this.
Do you like when I click at a slow but steady rhythm? What if I click at the speed of the Omicron soundtrack? Bam 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 bam.
I'm tensing a little bit. Just watching you.
His freaky eyes remind me of something that was on the tip of my tongue, but I lost it in the strangeness of the game. There's a lot going on in this game. Even though there's not a lot happening, there's still a lot going on. And the eyes definitely have an aesthetic that I am familiar with. It feels like something familiar, but I can't quite place it.
I could be home, in bed.
But you're not. You're here with me, clicking. Is it getting hot in here? I turned up the temperature. Muppet ass. Yeah, he kind of has Muppet aesthetic to him. Do you like when I stand on the opposite side of the bed? Do you like when I click while not looking at you? Do you like feeling ignored while I'm clicking?
Are you satisfied? With your life, I mean.
Is this the clickolding that you wanted? Being a clicking cuckold?
That clicker means a lot to me, you know.
He said this as soon as I hit 666.
We've been together a long time. That clicker and I was lost. It found me. But I can't click it the way you can. You're so good at clicking. The way you run your fingers over it. The way its shape presses into you. You like it, don't you?
He is kind of tensing his hands. He is feeling some kind of way about this. I don't know how I feel. This is like vaguely uncomfortable knowing that he's getting off on this. Like the way he's talking about it. Let me just look away from you and just click real fast.
Are you just here for the money? Don't answer that question.
He doesn't want to know. He wants to imagine that I'm here to enjoy this experience with him. He doesn't want me to just be here for the money.
Click faster.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry, I'm clicking faster.
Much better.
I got you, baby.
Yes, well done.
What if I slow down now? Is he gonna get mad? If I click a little slower? How do you feel about that? Side note before I forget it, do you remember if you ever played a Flash game called The Majesty of Colors? I don't think I have. That doesn't sound familiar. In fact, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Get that number up.
Am I clicking too slowly for you? What if I just stopped clicking entirely and just walked towards the door? How would that make you feel? Do you like it when I just look away from you? Do you like it when I ignore you? Probably not.
You stopped.
Yeah, what's it to you? What are you gonna do about it? Am I blueballing you right now? Are we edging?
Don't stop.
I wonder how long I can stop for him to like give a reaction. What if I open the blinds again? Oh, I can't. It won't even let me open the blinds. He refuses to allow the blinds to be opened. What if I turn on the TV and ignore you to watch TV?
We can't do this all night. Keep going.
I mean, we could be here all night if you want to. I could be your clicker all day, baby. I love the way the black and white dots spin around. I'll turn it off for now. What's up? Are you upset that I'm not clicking still? Are you winning? Hello, sweet dog. Welcome to the stream.
Why are you stopping?
I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your weekend's serving you well. I think I'm winning. I don't know. If I get 10,000 clicks, he'll come and I'll get $14,000 for my operation. But I'm also like edging him right now. Oh, you like that? A little click? A little click for you? What if I...
The sooner we finish, the sooner you get paid.
Go faster. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll stop edging you. We made it to 1,000.
Okay. Move. Click somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm looking for something. Something else.
Where do you want me to click?
There. That feels right.
Alright, I got you. This is very fetishy.
Good. That'll do.
Can't stay too long. Gotta wake up for a birthday tomorrow. Absolutely. You're welcome to stop by and appreciate you stopping by and say hi. I hope that the birthday party tomorrow is absolutely bunches of fun. I hope you have a blast with that. Bars is a very short multi-ending game.
Clicking for a long time pulls from you. Makes you ask questions, you know?
A short multi-ending game about being a sea monster discovers humans on the shore and can react violently or curiously. Interesting. That sounds like an interesting option. I might lock that in on my list of games I might touch at some point. Thank you for the thoughts. Majesty of Colors. How fast do you want me to click? Do you like it when I click facing this again?
I'm always surprised how long it takes getting to 10,000.
Oh, he's gonna say something else and then he stopped. Wait, where does dialogue go? What were you saying? Did I click too fast for you? Will be fun to have a short, spooky flash game stream? I mean, that's kind of what I've done before.
Get in the hallway.
Like, I've done a bunch of Scratching the Itch.io's, where I just play, like, short Itch.io horror games. And I've done, most of my New Year's Eve Celebropaloozas have a section where we just...
The hallway, go. That's right. Like that.
I thought he meant, like, all the way out in the hallway. Where we just play a bunch of, like, short, spooky games. Thinking of Newgrounds, though. Yeah, I haven't really done Newgrounds stuff. That's not something I've really engaged with. Yeah, there's always an option. I was kind of thinking today might be that until I found a couple of short games that could be fun to play. I cut off his dialogue before, so now I feel like I shouldn't click while he's talking.
The cash is underneath the bed. You should know that.
It was just behind you. Did you move it to the bed? Can I check under the bed? I'm not in the hallway anymore. Is he upset about this? He seems fine, but I'll get back onto the hallway anyways. Just for him.
I don't judge you for being here, right? We're both here. Don't look at me. Even if you're already looking away, don't turn around. Just like that. Looking away.
I don't like this now. Because now I can't see what he's doing, and I heard some weird sounds. I heard some noises. He's getting up. He's doing something. And now I'm not allowed to look at him.
Okay. Turn around again.
Okay, he's not doing anything weird. At least as far as I know. What's your deal, buddy? This guy's making me feel some kind of way, I tell you what. It's giving me butterflies.
Got something leaking from my mouth. I can't reach it through this thing.
Does he want me to wipe his mouth? Is he drooling, or what's leaking from his mouth? What does he mean by that? Keep expecting you to turn and see him transform into something. I expect that as well. Just like the way he's reacting and behaving, and like the tone of it, there's just something not right about it. Does that thing have a purpose? The clicking?
14 years trying to make this mask just right.
Why? What's special about the mask? What did you do? If you're talking about the clicker is just... So basically, the gist of this game is this guy is going to give me $14,000 to hang out in this hotel room with him and click a button 10,000 times. Because it is implied he has some sort of fetish for clicking the button. So the purpose of the clicker is to get to 10,000 clicks so I can get the $14,000. And along the way, I don't know what he's getting up to, but it's vaguely uncomfortable, vaguely sexual, and it's a little bit off-putting, you know? But it could be blood leaking from him. We don't know. Theorize that underneath the mask, the head is a sentient computer mouse. It could be. Because he's clicking. It could be, actually, the shape of it. The shape of, like, the little, like, nose thing, the chunk that comes out there, could definitely be a mouse. Like, that's an insane thing to say, but it could be real. But, like, why does he need to make a unique mask? Like, what's going on with his face?
It's like an itch behind my eyes. I can't stop it. I can't sleep.
It was a half joke at first, and I realized, wait.
Click it faster.
Alright, I'll click faster. My bad, babe. My bad, honey baby sweetie doll.
Keep going. Well done.
I got you, boo. We'll get up there soon enough. You like it when I look you right in the eyes? You kind of have a lazy eye, so one of your eyes is not looking at me, but I'm kind of looking at you in the eyes. This is so weird. It is a very weird game. It is a very unsettling game, which there's just something that's not right about it.
No one else understands. Maybe you don't understand.
And he's like going through an existential crisis where he's like, I love clicking, it gets me off, but I could tell it's not normal and people don't get it. And like he's trying to understand it himself too. It's so odd. We're heading to 2000. His eyes seem fake.
You're good at this.
He was gonna say something in 1999, but I clicked too fast.
Maybe better than I ever was. Never will be. You can give it what it deserves. I like seeing that.
Oh, did you see his hands like flex? Like he's holding it back. Like he's so into this right now. What a freak. His eyes are either fake. It's hard to tell because like, is it the video game aesthetic that his eyes look fake like that? Or is it intentionally supposed to be like, no, these eyes are not normal?
Watching you isn't like my dream. It's still not right. Nothing is.
Because the hands seem like the hands are pretty like futuristic here. No, you said future, sorry. The hands seem pretty realistic. But like his eyes are very cartoony. So like, are they fake eyes? What's going on here? Is it a monster? Current year, now we're in the future.
Did you ever dream about this?
No, I can say I've never had dreams about clicking things in front of people. He should just set up multiple auto clickers, man. Gotta think big. But you gotta understand, sweet dog. With the fetish side of it, it's not just the clicking sound. It's that somebody is there clicking for you. That's where it all comes from, right? That is the kink, I think. I'm not positive, but I think that's what he's going for.
Do you need this too?
Yes, I need this. We need this. You and me. I want to click slow because sometimes it seems like I'm skipping dialogue by accident. Whether our brains just insert a word to a sentence because we read it. Yeah.
I'm always sick. Always wanting.
It just like, it slots itself in there like, yes, this is the word you meant to say. Or when you're talking out loud and trying to type, or listening and trying to type, and the word kind of like slips in there as well. Even when it doesn't make sense. There's only so much brain activity that I can have on a single day.
I'm not a charity case. You aren't giving this to me.
Yeah, you're paying me for it. Because I need an operation.
There's some weird puppies out there, you know.
Do you mean like weird people?
Have all kinds of questions. All kinds of judgments. Bring their own sickness into things.
What's he reaching for? He's got a gun!
You seem like a good bet, but we're alone. I've got all this money. Anyway, don't have to worry about that now.
Okay, so he brought the gun for protection in case I was a weird guy who was trying to take advantage of him and take his money. But now he's like, no, I trust you. We are in this together. We are here to be clickolded together. Let me see the puppies. Oh, yeah, I don't think he meant actual puppies. I wasn't sure. I was like, does he mean like weird dogs?
I'm special. The man in the void chose me!
You okay, you okay, friend? Who's the man in the void? What are you talking about? What's going on here? I feel like we're going a little off base here. I'm gonna just hang out in the hallway for a little while I click. I hope that's alright. I'm not like trying to get away from you or anything. I'm just trying to, like, you know,
I chose you.
just trying to put a little distance between us, just a little bit. It's not like I don't want to look at you. Here, let's...
I saw your hands before you ever walked through that door.
I'm just gonna turn the volume, sorry, not volume, the temperature down a little bit, make it cold. Maybe that'll freeze you up a little bit. Because obviously hot's not doing anything. You need to hire to voice this guy? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying my slightly off-putting, unsettling nature of being a guy who's really into clicking.
Come here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get closer again. Did I get too far away?
Good. Now click.
Okay, I'm clicking.
That... that was good.
Yeah, you like it when I look you in the eyes again while I'm clicking? Look, I'm clicking so fast. You like that, right? We're almost there. Almost a third of the way there. We're getting there faster and faster. Do you like this, friend? What's underneath your mask? Wait, why are you wearing a mask? I'm not wearing a mask, am I? Are we both wearing masks?
Look at that tiger painting.
This one?
Okay, now keep clicking.
You like when I click while looking at the tiger?
It looks... happy. It doesn't know it hurts people. The tiger just lives and rests. We don't get that. We get minds that torture us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard knock life out here. The tiger has it easy. I admire that artistic talent real good. Look at that tiger. You like the tiger? It's the painting of the tiger. It's the thrill of the click. My dick's rising up to the clicking of your fingers. And the last known survivor starts to head into the night.
It's cold.
I did turn the temperature down.
I'm losing sensation. Change the thermostat.
Sorry. I did turn the temperature down. I guess he didn't like that. You want it to be hot now?
Better. Good. Don't stop clicking.
Literally freezing him. Is he a lizard man? Is he cold-blooded? Is he a lizard man? Is that what's happening here? Probably not, but maybe. He could be a lizard. Alright, what's next, friend? You want me to turn on the TV and listen to the white noise? You want that? Is that gonna dull out the sound? Are you gonna hate it? I wonder if I turn the temperature down again, if he'll respond to that. We can hit the clock, but it doesn't do anything. Let's turn it back to cold. Let's see if he says anything about this. Are you freezing again? Am I giving you blue balls in a different sense because now they're actually getting frostbite? Oh, the white noise kind of just disappeared. Like, I can't even hear it anymore beyond the raining sounds. So I turned on the TV and I turned the temperature down. Are you into that?
Poke that alarm.
Okay.
Now click.
I think part of it's like a power thing. It's not just the clicking.
That's... I don't know what I was expecting. Carry on.
Because like part of it's like a power thing. He likes having the power to tell us what to do as we click. But he also likes the clicking itself. But he's also trying to see if these things offer a better experience. Like tapping the alarm, opening the blinds, turning up the temperature. And none of them really are hitting him the right way. Like, I want to give you the best time of your life, buddy. I want you to come. I'm Uncle Sam, America's spokesperson. And I need you to come. Right now. Sorry, not right now. In like another 6,000 clicks. At that point.
Hey. Find a way into that bathroom. It's locked. Think it needs a key or something.
Okay. Is there a key around here? We got puzzles.
If you leave, don't come back.
I thought there might be a key out there. I don't know. We're not leaving. Hot? Oh, wait, garbage can. Shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the garbage. Grab the key, yeah. Turn temperature back down to cold again. It's a very simple puzzle.
I want you to click it in there. I want to hear it.
I'm trying.
You're in there?
Yep, I'm in the bathroom. Can you hear me click?
I was able to click. I was good, but my hands... I'm sick. Real sick. Didn't think it'd affect so much of me, but it did. You've got my hands. The hands I used to have. That's why I asked for a picture. Of your hands. My memory isn't too good anymore. I ask for a lot of pictures. Take a lot of pictures. Don't do much clicking, though. Can't click the way I want. Not like you.
So every once in a while, there's these weird sounds that come from him, which just don't sound human. It sounds almost like metallic. There's like a strange noise happening. What genre was this game described as? I don't know. I didn't look at it. I just saw it was kind of spooky and disturbing. I didn't see a genre. A clicking game? Arthritis. Yeah, tragic. He was taken by the arthritis. Will he get mad if I leave the bathroom? I'll go click in the bathroom some more. Poor man suffers from arthritis. Getting click-olded. Yeah, I don't know what kind of genre it is. It's a clicking game that is disturbing, unsettling, and maybe a little sexy. Like a hentai game? Yeah. This is my Japanese hentais. Remember hentai? Remember when it was good?
Turn on the TV.
I had it on earlier. You just want me to turn it back on?
There it is. Keep it on now.
You like the white noise?
I like the white noise. It feels like God can't hear you anymore. If you're quiet enough.
You don't want God to hear you? Every once in a while he flexes his hands like that, which could be an arthritis flex. Or it's like he's like feeling it so strong. He's like, oh, I just gotta hold back. Just gotta tense up. Clickholding is an adventure video game. What? I mean, I guess we're on an adventure. This has been an adventure of some kind. I can't deny that. We're getting close to 4,000. He doesn't care about 4,000.
I'm cold again. Change the temperature.
Okay. Let's leave it at hot this time.
That's a bit better. Good. Keep clicking. Click it.
I'm gonna click you so hard. I'm gonna click you all over. This is like the Stanley Parable all over again. One very interesting adventure. Yes, indeed. Let's try click faster. I'm the fastest clicker alive. I had a dream once. Saw a man in a chair. Completely strong. Completely clean. I couldn't move. He didn't tell me what he wanted. We were alone in a white void. A sound tried to reach behind my eyelids. I was awake, and then I wasn't, and he was watching me. The man was perfect. I stood there for hours while he looked at me, while I couldn't move. And he left, and I made this mask, but I got close. I almost got very close. So he was talking about a dream earlier. He talked about a man in a void choosing him. So I feel like he had some like sort of out-of-body experience that made him think he had to do this. How long have I been playing this for? I've been playing this for about 20, 30 minutes, I think. I'm not entirely positive. We were playing normal fishing before this. We have not been playing this the entire stream. So a review I saw says a 40-minute long game of clicking. Yep. It said that at the start of the game too. It said it's 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how quickly you click. It's the quicking of the clicking is what kind of determines how long it's going to be. Yep, exactly that. Thank you, Bobbert. Click a little faster now. Click a little bit lower now. Click a little bit lower now. How's it going, buddy? Why'd you have to make the mask? Was the guy in the void wearing a mask? No, you said he was perfect. Is the mask to allow you to get closer to the guy in the void? What does the void mean? 43% complete. We are getting there. If 10,000 is our goal, in theory, we're about 44% complete now. We're almost halfway there. What are you going to do when I get halfway? How are you going to feel? It took a while to find this place. Needed something quiet. Clean. Where someone wouldn't ask questions. A place where someone wouldn't shout. Ruin it. And then rooms. A lot of things don't fit. Most things don't fit, especially now. Like what, up your ass? Are you shoving things up your ass? I feel it on my skin. Oh man, he is having an existential experience, a crisis of faith. Maybe the mask is perfect in some way to him. It could be. Maybe the perfect man was like, not the idea of like perfection in humanity, but perfection outside of humanity. Could be. He spent 14 years crafting it. He did say that, didn't he? He did say he spent 14 years creating this mask. Insane. Trying to find the right place, the right room, the right mask, the right person with the right hands to click just the right way. Do you like it when I click real fast? Does it feel like I'm trying to get it over with? So when I was clicking slower and not clicking, you're like, no, stop. It's hot in here. Too hot. Change the temperature. Okay, so he doesn't like hot or cold. Let's go temperate then. Let's see if he's just fine with temperate. It makes sense he would be, but let's... Oh, he wants me to turn it down all the way. Okay. Yes. Better. But now you're just gonna get cold again. Good. You're just gonna, like, keep bouncing between hot and cold. We're changing it to temperate again. There, temperate, now you'll be fine, right? Now you won't have to worry about it. It'll be a nice, even, cool temperature where wearing your jacket's not gonna be a problem, Wearing your full mask won't be a problem. Getting all hot and bothered under the collar won't be a problem, but you're not going to freeze either. Don't worry. We'll keep you safe. I will keep you safe. You can click on that. Almost there. Halfway. You can also hold it, and he clicks at like a very steady pace. When you want to get faster, you have to click it yourself. Because this is the pace at which you hold, which does save your fingers and wrists a little bit, but it just isn't quite what we need. I have a need for speed. Okay, almost halfway there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he didn't have a comment to say. I thought for sure he would say something at that point.
Look at the painting.
Which one? There's a couple paintings.
The one of the blind man getting healed. Yes, that painting. Now click.
That's an interesting painting. Were you once a blind man, but now you see?
It's interesting, right? Feels like it shouldn't be here. Like us. Keep clicking.
The one of the bear standing in front of the fire. There is a bear standing in front of fire somewhere in our hearts at the very least. Not nearly immersive enough. Can't believe you would do this to us. Are you saying I'm gonna be blind, or do you want to be the blind man? Am I healing you right now with my clicking? TV's on. He likes the white noise because God can't hear what we're doing. And he doesn't want God to hear what we're getting up to down here. This is our little secret.
Something about this is wrong. Click somewhere else.
Okay, what about in the bathroom again? You want to go? Nope. Other side of the bed, maybe?
Somewhere else. There! Click there. Yes. Good. Very good.
Sweet, Ox, that second you got hit 5K, I got 5 ads. Oh, tragedy. Absolutely tragic. You're missing this hot clicking action. The most immersive way of playing would be holding the mouse in your left hand using your thumb. You're right. Hold on, I got this. Oh, this feels wrong. That's hard to move. It is, but this feels wrong. I am right-handed, so I hold my mouse with my right hand. It's one of the ones that's like vaguely shaped towards your right hand. So like holding it with my left just feels weird. This doesn't, I mean, it is more immersive. It feels like I'm really clicking now, but it doesn't feel right. Hello, Dad. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. You're here just in time for some clickholding. Some good, disturbing, fetishistic content where we are clicking for this man so that he can get off. That's what the character is feeling. Yep. I am feeling what my character is feeling right now. What operation do I need? He mentioned I needed an operation at the beginning, and that's why I need $14,000. But I don't know what I need for it. What is this? This is CLICKOLDING. It is a weird, disturbing adventure game.
Come here again.
Where you have to click this.
Next to me.
Where this guy has like a... Basically, he is going to give me $14,000 for an operation that I need. And in order to earn that $14,000, I need to click this clicker 10,000 times. It is a clicker he is fond of that used to give him good feelings himself, but his hands aren't the same as they used to be because of his disease. And so he can't use his hands. But he got pictures of my hands, saw that my hands were the perfect hands, exactly what he needed, called me into this room, the perfect place he researched, wearing his mask that he worked on for 14 years to make the perfect mask after he had a dream about a perfect man staring at him in a white void forever, for eternity, until he woke up and was awake but was still dreaming. And now we're in this room and he wants to click so he can get off, I think. We're edging him, I think. And he likes the white noise of the TV because then God can't hear what we're doing. Can you look away from him? I can. I can look away from him. But right now he wants me to come near him.
Come here again.
I'm here, buddy. Don't worry. We're here to help. I'm here to help you. Yeah, you like that? What if I look over this way? We're at such weird fetishes, what the fuck? I mean, hey, everybody's got their kinks. He likes clickholding. He likes the clicks. Which I can kind of see in some way, because, like, I know ASMR is something where some people have ASMR fetishes that are related to, like, certain sounds that get them off. So that could definitely be a thing. Like, that throughout the game, I've stopped fearing him and become invested. Yeah, like, he is an odd, interesting, kind of disturbing individual, but he hasn't been threatening yet, not really. He's just been kind of strange, and we've been slowly learning his look at me. Alright, sorry, friend, sorry, I got you. Now click. Good. But I have become invested in what his story is and why he wants this. Once he found his kink, it just clicked. Hey. Thank you, Dad, for the, they call it gamer juice, not lamer juice. Fucking right, thanks for the gamer juice. Gamer. The art of clickholdry. Yep, we are clickholding right now. He's gonna be a clickhold. Welcome, Holy. Formerly known as Algoth. How do you pronounce it? Is it Holy or Holly? How do you prefer it to be pronounced? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend yourself. Thank you for rolling in for some clickholdry. Holly? Holly, got it. Alright, thank you. Hello, Holly. Welcome, welcome. Remember when we were afraid to turn away? Yeah, it was a little weird before. I was like, I don't want to turn away because I feel like he's going to transform into something and become a beast of some kind. But I was like, nah, he's chill. He's just in it to win it, you know? Because the game detects if you use an auto clicker. It does not, but you can just hold the button. Like, you don't have to actually click. You can just hold space, or you can hold your mouse button, and it'll just click automatically. But if you want faster clicks, you have to do it yourself. And I'm sure you could use an auto clicker, and it probably wouldn't detect it. But I don't want an auto clicker either, because I like how I feel in here. The sound of the clicker. Again. It's been a while since it rang like that. Kinda slid and chunked into place. You get a feeling like this. Rarely. And the older you get, the less of them you have. You're always running out. Yeah, I don't want to do auto clicks because I want to be in control of the clicks so I can kind of change up the pace of what's happening and slow it down once he starts talking so I don't accidentally skip to another dialogue. Because I think I did accidentally skip a dialogue earlier and I don't want that to happen again. He's even sitting in the click chair? Yeah, he's in the click chair. You're stopping. Why? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just talking to people. What is this? I hate his eyes. I'm not gonna continue to describe the game in full because in the last like 10 minutes I've described the game in full like twice. But basically, we are here to click this button to feed his kink, I think, and get him off in order to earn money for an operation. And he's been telling us the story of how he got to this point. It seems like he's delusional or has had some out-of-body experiences of some kind. And he wants to be in control of this whole situation. Telling us where to click, how to click, what to think, and he's sitting in the click chair. His eyes are normal. I don't see what the problem is. What's wrong with his eyes? Game's definitely I have to re-explain it to every chat member that joins. Yeah, anybody who joins in is like, what's happening? Why are you here? Who is this guy? Why are you clicking? If you use an auto clicker, bro would explode. He might. We want to edge him. We don't want him to come too quickly. This place is boiling. There's sweat all over me. From the temperature, not from the sex. Change it. Okay, so he does not like temperate either. Temperate is still too hot for him right now. Put it back down to cold. Okay. Yeah. Click. Good. Stop completely stopping and see what he does. I have stopped completely, and he basically just says, like, why are you stopping? What are you doing? Start over again. We don't have all night. I mean, if I fully stopped, he might say something else if I kept going for a while. But I stopped for, like, a full minute or two and didn't get, like, too much beyond him just being like, start again. What are you doing? Like this. This will take longer, you know.
if you don't click. Bro would ascend straight up into the heavens. No kink shamers and no click shamers here. No, absolutely. It's not a kink I can understand necessarily, but like, I'm here to feed. What can I say? Boiling at medium temperature. Yeah, totally normal. Totally normal reaction to a moderate temperature. But he is wearing a thick jacket. We can't deny that. And a full head mask. I can definitely see that getting pretty hot. Definitely gotta say something at 6666. He might. He did say something at 666. He did say something there. He did a little dialogue there. Seems like he wants to get out of here fast, too. Yeah. It's like he wants us to take our time and enjoy it, but he also doesn't want to be here all night because he wants us to get to the end. No click shaming. No click shaming here. I'm gonna click you so good. It's not comfortable in here. Change the temperature. Alright, you just had me change it to cold, though. Do you want it to be hot again? Wait a second. Yeah, that works. That works. Keep clicking. Choose one man. Yeah, he has several times been like, it's too hot in here. No, it's too cold. I'm freezing now. It's too hot again. So I went moderate temperature. Like, I'm sweating. I'm boiling. I'm melting. It's cold. It's not right. I'm not comfortable. He's really trying to understand his own kink, I feel. He's trying to find the right circumstances for it. We are on a journey with him. A journey of discovery. Does the thermostat even work that fast? I can't imagine it does. I can't imagine so, unless he's like... We can't look up. Maybe he's sitting directly beneath, like, the vent or something. Maybe he's sitting just directly beneath it. How many times you gotta click again? Like, max 10,000. So we are nearly 2/3 of the way there. 10,000 is our goal. Because at 10,000, it'll reset, since there's only 4 digits on the clicker. Quite clicking so fast, friction is causing the air around him to heat up. Doesn't matter if it's cold. I'm making it hot, baby. Okay, you didn't say anything at 666. 66667. Move around the room. Click somewhere else. Alright, where do you want me to click, babe? I got you, babe. You want me to go behind the... No, you don't want me to go behind the bed again. You want me to go back to the bathroom? You want to go in the hallway? That's the place. Now click. Oh. That kind of scared me, because he was... I don't... Again. If that does the job, it works. I turned around, he was leaning forward, which is not something I'd seen in a little bit. So that kind of scared me. I didn't know what he was doing there. Was he holding the gun? I don't think so. Oh yeah, he has a gun, by the way. He brought it with him just in case I was going to be somebody who tried to, like, rob him of the money. We're in this together. We are on this ride together. He wants Schrodinger's temperature. It is both hot and cold until he takes off the mask. You like it when I click over here? What if I look away from you again? You like it when I click and don't look at you? You like it when I'm ignoring you? You like it when I'm cuckolding you for the click? When I truly am clickholding you? Is this what you want? Is this what you want, baby? Do you like that? Yeah, you like that, don't you? You're a dirty slut. You're a dirty, dirty slut. Do you like the dirty talk, or do you want me to just keep clicking? You like the sound of the clicking more than me talking, right? Get out of the bathroom. That's not where I need you. I'm not in the bathroom. I wasn't... Oh, I was near the bathroom. I guess he didn't like that. Okay, good. Interesting, the clicker doesn't move when he says move to another place. No, just gotta move ourselves. 69! Nice. Nice! We're all melting from this. We're feeling so good. We're all feeling good together. Are you all getting into the clicking too? Are we unlocking new kinks, all of us? Oh, fuck it. I'm sorry. Stop. Stop! Stop right there. It's so so close. We're so close. Just wait. Wait a while. Is he about to come? I feel like he was about to come there. On just the right number. 6999. Nice, nice, nice. Just like that. Yeah. What happens if I click, though? Yeah. That's good. He can disable the clicker, by the way. He can do that. That's real good. God. He is full on coming right now.
Isn't he?
That was something else. Keep clicking.
He looked like he full on just came there. Like that was maybe he was edging. Maybe he was like stop. Let me ride this out. Let me ride out this wave so we can get back in it and start clicking again. I don't know. Bro jump scared us a little bit. I wasn't expecting that.
I can't pay you if you stop clicking.
I wasn't expecting him to move that quickly. This game is fucking amazing. This game is insane. This game is I knew very little about this game. All I knew was people said game is weird, a little disturbing, has you clicking for a fetish guy. But it goes so much further than I thought it was gonna go. This is wild. No game like this out there that I've played, at least. He knows what number you're at without being able to see it. Yeah, he has an intimate connection with the clicker. He knows what is happening with the clicker at all times. I mean, when you tier 3 sub to hit streamer QuvarTV from twitch.tv/QuvarTV. Yes, we all get this. You're absolutely right, Holly. Especially, hold on, we got some people here who aren't at the start of the stream. Take a little ad break here. We are approaching September, and with September, just like last year, we are going to be rearranging our subscription sound alert. Last year we changed it via a couple suggestions from people, and we voted on the suggestions. We changed it to the turtle sex sound effect, which we have had since that time last year. This year we're going to be holding another poll/tournament, depending on how many options we get and how many suggestions we get, to see what our new subscription sound alert will be come September and into the future. Currently, the options we have been suggested are as follows. Devi has suggested turtle sex again, but 2 times louder. And Devi suggested turtle sex last year, so Devi is on a roll here. Turtle sex had an overwhelming victory last year. Devi also suggested this Saint Snake-itch sound alert.
Bear! I've come.
Which, if that were to win, would be very funny, but also feel like it's mocking and attacking me every time I get a sub. But really, the turtle sex is kind of attacking me too, just in a different way. Shiro suggested a, oh yeah? A Kuvar, oh yeah? So we'd have to record that and have that be the sound alert every time we get a sub. And the way it works is every sub, if people give 5 subs, the sound effect would play 5 times. And then Pongwin suggested a seal noise, a Kuvar, or an obnoxiously cute ooh-woo, which I would need to practice because I don't know what an obnoxiously cute ooh-woo is, and I don't think I'm good at it. So I don't know if it'd be like a ooh-woo, ooh-woo, ooh-woo. But those are our current suggestions. If you have any suggestions that you think will be fun for the subscription sound alert, you can feel free to drop them into the chat here, or you can find my post on Twitter. Should be one of my most recent tweets. I just posted it yesterday. You can reply to that with a suggestion or hit me up on Discord, whatever works for you, for the suggestion you want to offer. We'll build out a list for that and vote on that in the next week or so to see what we're going to be changing to. You see white stuff coming down the chair, just dripping. It's like, oh, that's the ectoplasm because the chair's haunted. It's ghosts. Bob Saget, Dag Nabbit, said your full legal name. Ain't gonna lie, your stop sound like an Oblivion Guard. Stop, criminal scum! I'm glad I could gather that energy, even if I wasn't fully intending to. Make it do the dude coming movement. I mean, hey, it could happen. You violated the law. It's over now. Shame getting sub to. What do I do? But yeah, I could do that to match with the rating. I can mark that down as a suggestion if you'd like that one. Make the sound alert of you reading the text of the dude releasing himself. All right, got it. So I'm gonna write this down right now. CLICKOLDING dude coming. Oh shit. I'm getting subbed to. What do I do? Okay, so we got 2 new suggestions here. And just random screaming. Like a goat scream? Or like me screaming? Or like somebody screaming? Like the Wilhelm scream? What kind of screaming? Because you can say random scream, but we want to like narrow it down. Do you want me to scream? Do you want it to be a goat scream? A Wilhelm scream? Some particular scream out there? A jump scare scream or something? Random Kuvar screaming? Got it. It's interesting how many of these suggestions are Kuvar, say or do something. Chocolate scream. Some say dry while others feel the cream. Chocolate scream. Okay, it's not, we're done. We're done with that. We're not singing any more of that. Gotta go sleep. Have a great day and night, everyone. Absolutely. Take care, sweet dog. Thank you for hanging out and clicking with us for a while. I hope you have a wonderful rest. And I hope the birthday party tomorrow goes fantastically. See you later. A sexy screaming. I mean, that's basically the dude coming. The CLICKOLDING dude. Let's get immersed in the game again before this gets weird. Yeah, we're gonna jump back in. We talked about what's going on. We're jumping back in. Yeah, I meant SpongeBob reference. That works too. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I will mark that down. Chocolate from SpongeBob. Okay, okay. Dude definitely felt the cream. He did indeed. All right, I think we have enough suggestions. We probably will do the tournament at this point. I think it'd be fun to have like a little tournament with brackets where we vote on each individual like pairing to see who wins, to see who the grand champion is. I think that'd be kind of fun. So it might take a little while. We're gonna start up a tournament for this. I'll post it on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you might want to follow. I know some people don't have a Twitter account. Well, I'll be posting some of them on there. I'll try to talk about it on stream, but we don't want it to take too long. I want to give people like time to like vote on them, but I don't want it to be like into September, well into September before we change this. So kind of see how it goes. I think a tournament would be fun though. Where the gun at? He hid the gun behind the chair. We can't grab it, and he said the money's under the bed and the gun's behind the chair, but we can't actually do any of that. Final quarter approaching. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Dog just heavily side-eyed me. You get to feel like all this all the time, don't you? Special things. Good things. You look at someone like me, and that makes it feel better, doesn't it? Sweet! Everything running out. Everyone running out. Except for you. But I'm clean and strong. Oh, he's coughing. That's what that sound is. In ways you will never know. The waves inside me would break another man. Okay, he is sick and he's trying to survive this. Brothers hate me, now my dog is too. You're getting side-eyed, eye-rolled. Everybody's throwing shade hard as fuck at you right now, Cindy. Excited for the tournament where Devi's turtle sex at 2 times volume loses to turtle sex played at 3 times volume. I mean, the thing about it is, at a certain point, I will take control. Like, I don't want these sound alerts to blow out people's speakers or eardrums. 2 times turtle sex volume, I think, would be acceptable. 3 times might be pushing it. Why don't you just make a Discord server? I've asked you in the past. The reason I don't make a Discord server is I just don't have the time to moderate or even really engage with it much. Like, I feel like if I made one, there wouldn't be a whole lot of point to it because people might chit-chat a little bit amongst themselves, but I wouldn't really be heavily involved, and I would feel bad about that. I would feel almost like if I have a Discord server, I'm obligated to talk to people, to chat, to like share adventures and stories. So like one day, maybe, but currently with the way my work is, it's just not something I think I can juggle right now. If I happen to be able to make this a full-time career or my work starts to chill out a little bit where I'm not working quite as much, quite as aggressively, maybe I can consider it. Because I know there are some people who would love to have a Discord server for me so they can have my emotes, to chat with me, to like do little silly things in there. I think it would be neat. I just strictly don't have the time right now. 3 times speed? 3 times speed could be something. He described the man in his dream as strong and clean. You're right, he did. He said they were so strong and so clean, so perfect. So he is trying to ideally hit that point of his life where he is strong and clean, just like the man in the void. Where's some smokers call for some shit? Yeah, he's got something going on. Not really. It's up to you if you want to talk. I mean, I know that's true, but I feel like generally if people join a Discord server for a streamer, like they're joining it because they want to have some like more interactions with them. I guess in some sense, even if I weren't speaking frequently, if I talked every once in a while, it would still give that same feeling, as well as allowing people to use the emotes on Discord. and to be able to share things with me directly more easily. It's not a terrible idea. I'll think about it. I will think about it. I've been taking it into consideration more over the last year. Where I'm like, do I want to try it, even if it's not like something I can really do a lot myself? It's not the worst idea. I'll play around with the idea. We'll see. Maybe someday. It's definitely not. It's not an absolute no. Just I need to kind of arrange what I'm doing. So big and so strong and so clean. Moderating Discord server on Honey Factory Wi-Fi. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hot. That'd be a little difficult. Discord servers are about the whole community, not just the streamer, but I don't mind either way, just giving advice. I mean, that's true, yeah. That's true if people want to, like, hang out and talk about Kuvar-related things, or the things that Kuvar is into, like, yo, this anime Kuvar mentioned, I've been watching that too, and I think it's cool. What do you guys think? You're not incorrect. There is definitely potential there. I will think about it. If this is something a lot of people are interested in, I will definitely think about it. Because I've had a couple people mention it and ask about it. I've had some people roll in and try to do a Discord command here to see if I have a Discord server. So, like, yeah, there's a chance. It could be something. Only reason why I want to bring it up is because of the movie night thing on Discord, that's why. Yeah, it would help to be able to just have my own server, be like, hey, Kuvar community, here's the Discord server. Like, this movie night is going to be done in Snake's server, Saint Snakeitch. You can find his, if you are not following Snakey right now, you can pop into his channel there, which he should have a link to his Discord server, or I could probably just drop the link myself, actually. Because I am a moderator there as well, and I asked him if he would be all right with me doing my movie night there, and he said that was totally chill. He was totally thrilled to be able to share that with us. Let me copy a link to it. If anybody's interested in the upcoming movie night, we are going to be holding that in Snake's Discord server. Because even if I did make my own, it would take longer than a month to prepare all of that, to actually, like, build it, to arrange things, to get auto mods and, like, different things set up, like roles and everything. But for now, we're going to do it there. In the future, we'll have other movie nights, and maybe if I make a Discord server, we can do it on those. We need a place to compile evidence. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Evidence of what? Snake is always chill. That's why man's a walking W. Both you are walking W. Thank you. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Snakey is a good boy. He's absolutely a good boy. Let's get back to clicking. You're really edging us with the clicks now. Yeah, I'm edging everybody. We were holding off on clicks for so long there. No clicks for ages. Okay, let's build it back up. Here you go, bud. You like this? 75%, here we come. Almost. There. Ah, okay. That's a good one. Go back to the hallway. All right, sorry, buddy. That's right. The hallway. Now click. Good. I like how you look over there. Half light, half dark, and faded. Why are you moving so robotic? Yeah, he's got... The movements are all, like... We're not actually, like, walking like a proper first-person game. It's each click of the button moves us either 1/8 turn or moves us forward by one location, basically. Ignore the heart. No, it's okay. I get it. I get it. You're like, why are you moving so robotic? It's so cute. It's so cute that you move like a robot. And I understand. Robots are very cute. But yeah, it's just the movement in the game is very, like, click to move one step in each direction. They ask us to say tank controls deal. Well, that is interesting. Yeah, it's more akin to, like, some of those early VR games where each movement is, like, moving very deliberately to one spot or one perspective so that people don't get sick from it. The boat in normal fishing was tank controls, though. That had tank controls. Click slower. Like that. Slower, if you can. Okay, he wants me to go slow now. Slow and steady. That's enough. Click however you want. He only wanted me to click slow for a little time. He's really indecisive, honestly. Clock ticking ASMR. Click. You're getting very, very sleepy. The winds of change are slowing. The sound is muffled around you. And you can feel a blanket of warm, comforting sleep falling around your shoulders. Lay back. You know you're safe here. You know you're safe here. Lay back. Close your eyes. Fall. 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 Dad says, I saw the new beds and they look fucking sick, look kind of futuristic. Not here yet, by the way, I just saw pictures. I mean, that's really cool. Futuristic is interesting. Like, is it a different brand or like style of it? Like, is it the bed frame or the mattress itself? That's interesting. Hello, puppy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Bear cuck back at it again. I'm not a bear cuck. We are clickholding. We are clickholding today. This has been an insane game, by the way, puppy. I don't know if you're familiar with this game. This feels like the sort of game you might have seen somebody play. But this game is insane. It's nuts. And before this, we played normal fishing, which absolute delight. I love normal fishing so much. As soon as that comes out, full release, we are absolutely doing a full playthrough of normal fishing. This has been such an interesting game here. There's an Avenged Sevenfold music video. It starts with a clock ticking 10 times, and I heard that in your clicks. Nice. I'm glad I could bring you back to that moment. Thank you for greeting Pupper as well. The bed frame. Interesting. Is it like chrome? Is it shiny and chrome, like Valhalla? I'm gonna go faster again. Are you okay with that, buddy? Turn off that TV. Oh, you want God to hear what we're doing now? I can hear myself think. Not necessarily a good thing. Actually, I haven't seen a playthrough of it. Oh, really? Interesting. You might like it. I will just say, it's been very interesting. This guy has a unique energy and aura about him, and he may have came once already. So, like, there may be things happening. It's been a very insane time. Not at all what I expected, because I didn't know a whole lot about the game, aside from it was kind of disturbing and unsettling, and was a clicking fetish sort of thing. If I get a picture of it, I'll definitely send it somewhere. Absolutely, yeah, let me know. We'll just see what kind of thing you're talking about with future beds. Is it like a pod bed? Like a cryo chamber? Probably not quite that futuristic. Okay. I wonder what my wife would say if she knew I was here. I think she'd ask me why. I have a wife, and a daughter, and a son. The son's 3. The daughter's 8. Do you really want to talk about your family right now? We waited. Want them to help raise each other. What could I tell them? That I had a dream? So this is just a normal dude who had an insane dream that made him feel like he had a higher purpose in terms of clicking. He's got a full family out there. He's not just a freak. Fascinating. Saw a little bit of it though from shorts. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I didn't expect you wouldn't have heard of it at all. Normal bed has like a gem shape, and the lights are cool as well. Oh, interesting. Lights in the bed as well. It does sound very cool. Alright, it says 8 and 3 years old. He mentioned that at E300. Neat. Oh! Good catch! Thank you, Bauer, for your keen eyes and lack of streamer brain. That is an excellent catch there. And there's probably been a reason for some of the ones he's talked about at certain points, but that's a good catch. Excellent work. Big brain Bobbert out here. I'm gonna go click in the bathroom again. Is that okay? In the dark bathroom, which I don't really like the vibe of or the aesthetic. And why was the bathroom locked?
Turn the TV back on.
Click, 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 click. Oh yeah, click it just like that. Unclick, click, 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 click.
I'm sorry. Thank you, puppy, for the. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for joining the Coop Army. Bahar this time with money for 35 months. Holy fuck. You're almost at 36 months. You're going to earn that next sub badge very, very soon. Thank you so much for your nearly 3 years of support. And thank you for the hilarious clicking where as she's getting towards the end, she's like, yeah. Because there was the oh yeah, click it just like that, was building up to the climax, where then it started to fade down. We had the wind down afterwards, like, okay, click, 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 we're good. The way she said that was so funny. I wasn't expecting that. The oh yeah, click it just like that was fucking hilarious. Excellent work, Nicole. I'm glad you're enjoying the game too. Taxpayer says, this is what happens when a parasocial relationship with an ASMR streamer goes too far. Kind of, yeah, I'm sure. A little bit of that energy. A little bit. Just because he said 3, and I looked out of curiosity, and he was 8. He said 8. Yep. You got that big brain rolling. It may not work all the time. When it works real well. Find the new sub-sound alert, Kappa. She was a freak. She was a freak, indeed. And that's true. I mentioned this earlier. I'm not going to go into the full spiel right now, but we are once again holding a... We're going to have a tournament this time to decide what our new subscription sound alert is. We currently have, I think, 9 or 10 entries for different sound alerts for our subscriptions with the upcoming September. If you have any suggestions that come to mind, feel free to drop them. We can add them to the tournament. I don't want to have, I'm thinking 2 or 3 entries per person, because we had a couple people enter twice, and that's fine. We don't want to get too crazy with it, I think. Dad says they also bought wardrobe. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I understand. So everything altogether comes to $2,000. Okay, yeah. It can get very pricey. This is true. That's pricey, but hopefully it's all some beautiful, gorgeous stuff that will last a long while for you. Hope that serves you well.
TV's over there. Turn it on. You can keep it on. I don't know when I'll watch TV again.
I don't like what he's saying now. Because now it sounds like he's building up to his final climax. He has a gun. And it did warn us there were suicidal ideations in this game. When we hit 10,000, is he just going to blow his brains out with the final click? What about his family? And he's got a daughter and son who they waited for age so they can raise each other. And he spent 14 years building this mask, is what he said, I think. So he's been planning this for ages. Hopefully it lasts as much as the old beds. They stayed 15 years. Yep, 15 years is a sound investment, honestly. Wait, what did he say? He said, I don't know if I'll be able to watch TV again. Or he said something along those lines. He said, turn the TV on, leave the TV on. I don't know if I'll be able to watch TV again. Which, with everything else and the kind of energy of all this, makes me think, I'm sorry, friend, what do you mean by that? What are you saying? But you know what? We got spookiness on our minds. He probably just means he and his family, his lovely family, are going off grid. They're going to go live in a cabin in the woods with self-sufficient farms and water gathering barrels and maybe some very slight electricity from a water wheel or a windmill or something, but no TV, no TV, no internet. He's just going off the grid. It's fine. The final click. That's a red flag. Maybe a little. I mean, this guy's been full of red flags, honestly. Even though I'm chill with him, he is not flying many flags that aren't red. He's gonna stop paying for TV and enjoy nature. Yeah, he's just gonna enjoy life without the the insane hectic hubbub of like media and like there's so many people who just feel like they've ruined their lives by getting engaged with like TV and video games and music. It's like, why not just slow it down, go back to our roots and plant some roots vegetables, live our life on the land. Hold on, what's up, Dad? What's going on? Thank you for the panic, by the way, puppy. He's going to turn on creative mode. He's going to do something. Remote just doesn't give that click satisfaction. It's not the same. It's not the same as the clicker itself. He does go through the unknown dead. Does Twitch do anything to you, or is it just a game? Oh, it's just a game. No, people can die in video games all they want. There's not, like, a problem with that, and I have all the warnings up on my stream. Like, I have all the mature content warnings, so we should be totally fine. There's not a problem with that, as far as I know. I also have the trigger warning up there, just in case people are having an issue or are scared of it. W. Yeah, if I were showing, like, an actual real-life thing, which I would never do, but if I were trying to do that, there'd probably be some problems. But for a video game, it should be totally fine. Because we are experiencing the story here. As long as he doesn't whip it out. Yeah, that might be... Although that is also allowed to some degree. So long as the nudity is not the primary focus of the stream, and it is not the focus of whatever you are engaging with, then occasional short-term nudity is allowed. If I recall correctly from my readings of the Twitch TOS.
Look at the tiger painting again. Okay, now click.
The Outlast rule. Yeah, it's a rule they need for some reason. Because, like, every once in a while...
I've been thinking about it.
Thinking about what? The tiger painting?
I like that painting. I think it's my favorite one here.
Oh, that's all? You're not going to go into why you like it? Alright. Whole cock? The whole cock? The whole thing? All the way out here? Schlinging and schwanging and schlonging? That's what I was worried about. I'm like, if it does do it, are you screwed? No. No, it shouldn't be. Because video games have surprises sometimes. It's all part of the story. It's not a realistic scenario. And we have the mature content warnings on, so it should all be okay. Fucking Outlast. I'm not too familiar with Outlast, honestly. I think I've played a very short part of the beginning of it. Or maybe I just watched it a little bit of it back in the day. I don't remember exactly. There's a lot of Outlast I don't know that much. But there must be a whole cock in Outlast. Can you outlast this cock? No, you can't. Do you want me to keep looking at the tiger? This girl that broke a big TOS rule and she only got banned for 3 days. I don't know if you know about what happened. No, because people get banned for breaking TOS constantly. So that's vague enough that it's not clear. Because there are people who break TOS constantly and get bans, suspensions. They get full-on account deletions sometimes. Sometimes the larger name streamers just get like wee little baby suspensions. And sometimes the smaller streamers get fucked and just get ruined. Because there's a disparity on Twitch. And they're stupid like that. But yeah, I don't know specifically what you're referencing because it could be a lot of things. One word freaking. I know there are a couple of people who had sex on stream. Whether it was explicitly shown or whether it was implied heavily. And I know that they got banned for that. And sometimes it was like a very small thing. It was like, slap on the wrist. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that again. Like, I know that's a thing that's happened a couple times. Barbara says, I loved Outlast a lot more in its release year. Not much anymore. But there's a ton of nudity. Oh, really? A ton of nudity. No, I had no idea. I didn't realize there was that much nudity in it. Outlast devs apparently think penises are really scary. I mean, they're not wrong. They are pretty scary.
Turn off the TV.
But I thought you wanted to leave it on because you might not be able to watch TV again.
You're never going to see a signal come through that TV.
Why not? What's wrong with it? What'd you do?
It's dead.
She definitely did it on purpose, and they literally got banned for 3 days. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I know that. I know people who did it on purpose, for sure. There's some people who do it just to, like, earn some sort of notoriety through drama, and they just get, like, a slap on the wrist, which is insane. I mean, hey, Twitch does what Twitch does sometimes. Must be an Outlast dev. Penises are scary. Thank you for your efforts on Outlast Tax Evader. We appreciate it. Let me move the camera towards her. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I've heard about that one specifically, but I've heard about a couple ones where things like that happen. Just vague notions. But I'm also, this is something that people on QuvarTV show realize every once in a while, is I am very unfamiliar with a lot of what happens on the internet. Other streamers, YouTubers, things out there, big names or big events, I very rarely know much about. It's always kind of a surprise when it's like, oh yeah, you actually know that? Wow, interesting. What? Congratulations, Kuvar, you know a thing. We're over 9,000!
Change the thermostat again.
What, is it too loud? Sorry. Too cold? No, it's too hot. There.
Wait a minute. Wait for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, because you're old, that's why. And as always, I will say, it is not because I'm old, it's just because I don't look into it. Age has nothing to do with it. Even if I were young, I wouldn't look into it either. Like, I just don't watch a whole lot of stuff, so I just don't do it. It's strictly ignorance, not age. Click, 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 click. Old. I mean, I am older than a lot of people. A lot of people on this area of the internet. Though I'm not old enough that it's like, yeah, you're too old to know this. It's just, no, I don't really follow a lot of things. Even back in the day, I didn't really know much. I knew the things that I knew, and that was about it. Who cares about random attention-seeking streamers? I'm on the site for cool, genuine people like the QuvarTV television. Thank you very much, Bobber. You're very sweet. I don't seek attention. In fact, I push people away sometimes with the ways that I do things. We have a good time regardless. He has seen things. I've seen a handful of things. Every once in a while. But yeah, even like the big name content creators on YouTube, like 10, 15 years ago, I didn't really know who they were. Like eventually I heard names come up sometimes. It was like, oh yeah, I've heard somebody mention this name, but I don't really know who they are or what they do. Like I think Jenna Marbles is a big name that's been around for a while. That's not really one I know much about. I know it's a person.
You don't get to keep your dreams with family. Not unless you keep it private. Or you're willing to cause harm. Strangle and cut and break things for a dream.
Did he kill his family for his dream?
Take a thing apart till just the dream is left. Or I guess you could kill it. That's one way to keep a dream. You can bury it wherever you want.
Okay, he might have killed his whole family. He might have, like, I killed my whole family and then myself to make this dream come true. Jenna Marbles is a YouTuber, not Twitch streamer Q. No, I know, I said YouTuber. I was talking about YouTubers, because Twitch wasn't as big, like, 15 years ago, at least as far as I know. Again, haven't really watched a lot of Twitch. So I was talking about, like, big-name YouTubers. Even back then, I didn't know much about them. And Twitch streamers, I know even less about. Like, I've heard some names of Twitch streamers, but because I don't watch Twitch... Like, prior to VTubing, the only Twitch stream I watched was the Super Best Friend cast when they recorded their podcast live. I watched that sometimes. That was the only thing I really did on Twitch. And then VTuber started happening. I started watching my friends.
Is your hand tired?
On Twitch rather. And that's it. I don't watch any big name streamers at all. So it's just not what I do. I've never really been that way. So it's not my age. Even when I was 10, 15 years old, I was still this way. Talking about that in present tense, I don't think so. Potentially. Scared the shit out of me. Looked in the corner of my eye and I see him coughing. Yeah, he jumps forward and starts his coughing. Coughing. Very quick, very violent, very aggressive. We're almost there. We're almost there. Do you feel it? Hold on, I need to sit on the bed for this. Come on, bro. We're getting so close. Are you ready? You think you can go again? You think you can feel it again? You can feel it rocking through your body again? One more time? One more time. What? What's up? Why do you just, like, wiggle his fingers? Is he feeling tension again? But Snakey, big streamer. Q not watch Worf? Well, see, that's the thing. Is Snake is absolutely a big streamer. He's a big streamer that I'm familiar with. But, like, I mean, like, the big streamers who have, like, hundreds of thousands to millions of followers. Like, the big name streamers. Snake is definitely big. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discounting him. He is huge. But like, I'm talking about the people who are like, yeah, I got like 2 million followers. Like those kind of people. 500 more, we're getting there, we're very close. Twitch started as Justin TV, got popular around 2013, but it's gotten big in the last 5-ish years because of YouTube getting worse. Yeah, I knew it started as a subset of Justin TV for video game primarily, and then they kind of became their own thing from there.
Come back here.
What do you mean? I am here.
On the bed, where you were before.
I am sitting on the bed. Do you want me to get up?
We're almost done.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why are you?
I need you to keep clicking. Fast, slow, doesn't matter. You can't hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. I am strong and clean, and we are alone.
I don't like that he's hovering over me right now. With the gun in his hand and cocked.
We need to finish this.
So clean and so strong, we're panicking.
We need to finish this together. Please.
Hurt is in.
You have to finish. It has to tick over.
Hurt was in italics, I think. I think the intention was like emphasis.
I can't stay here like this. I can't do this if you can't do this. Don't make me do this without you.
Go to 999, stop for a while. Oh, I absolutely was planning on it. I'm pushing it.
Please! Don't stop clicking. Don't stop. We need to finish this. We need to finish this together.
Okay, he's repeating some dialogue now.
Please.
No, wait, buddy. No, wait, hold on.
We need to finish this.
I don't think we
need to finish this together.
I don't think we need to go.
Please.
I don't think this is the way to reach your dream. I think you have some problems right now.
You have to finish. It has to tick over.
I think that maybe you should just call.
I can't stay here like this.
I think you have to call. I don't know if he's. Thing is, I don't know if he's doing this because I'm not clicking fast enough, or if I'm stopping clicking. I don't know what the reason is. Am I not clicking fast enough, or is it because I'm getting close to the end?
Don't make me do this without you.
Nice.
Please. Don't stop clicking.
What are you gonna do if I stop clicking? I don't want to stop clicking and have you kill yourself because of that.
We need to finish this.
Just talk to a therapist, a psychologist, get some medication. Talk to somebody.
We need to finish this together.
Your dream is not reality. The void does not. I mean, the void might wait for you. I mean, that's probably not helping the conversation, but like, you know what I mean.
You have to finish. It has to tick over.
So we're gonna hold off here for a second.
I can't stay here like this!
Who will leave the room at 10,000? Who knows? Anybody could.
I can't do this if you can't do this.
He needs me. Shit, we were right. We were right about something. Don't make me do this without you. That makes it sound like he's gonna do it regardless of whether or not I click. Please! It feels like he's basically putting me in a position where no matter what you do, whether you click or not, I'm going to keep going. Don't stop clicking. We need to finish this. But also he's sick. I wonder if he has like a terminal illness or something. We need to finish this together. Yeah, he's just repeating dialogue. I don't think we're gonna get anything else. Please. We just gotta click over. Avert your eyes. Thank you.
Howdy, folks. Chad and Shakespeare's. Don't know if you've heard of us before, but how's everyone doing tonight?
Doing
We
okay.
got a little song here about the end of the world.
Okay. I'm listening.
Kiss me, the world is ending. Kiss me and send me flying. Kiss me 'cause we are
What a vibe
dying
for the credits
today.
here.
Yes, today.
To just end like that and just roll directly into this.
Tell me your deepest secret.
I mean, it's a bop.
Tell me I'll hold
So yeah,
and keep it.
he does for real. Yeah, he does it.
Promise that
So,
you
it's hard to
won't
say.
need it today.
Wait, Twitch integration?
No.
There was Twitch integration for this? What? What kind of Twitch integration?
There's no
Weird.
pretenses.
So I don't know if it's like the dream is reality, the void is coming, it's actually the end of the world, and he's either bringing about the end of the world or stopping the end of the world, or that he's just trying to escape it himself. And whether our operation is anything related to that at all, but he also has some sort of terminal illness potentially.
My heart is
Saw the ending on accident, but it was pretty guessable, so I don't mind. It was still an adventure getting there. Yep. I had no idea it was going to end like that, but I did call it earlier. It made sense. It felt like it was kind of heading that direction. But it really is about the journey, the clicking journey to get to this point. Day.
So since there's no tomorrow,
We don't get the money. I mean, we do get the money. He had the money with him. He showed it to us earlier, and then he said the money was under the bed. So afterwards, we just get to go under the bed, grab the money, and leave.
take instead of borrow.
Man, what an insane thought.
How's that?
Like, imagine doing this yourself,
Guys like it?
like in real life, in order to get that $14,000 for an operation. So in theory, you
Take your
need the
loved ones
money.
home and
So you're desperate for money, and somebody offers you this. But the thing is, how much did our character, how much did we know in universe? Did we know that was where it was going to end? Or did he just say, I need you to come to a room with me and click this button to 10,000, and you must stay the whole time? Like, what did we know about it? Oh. Oh shit, there's the bullet hole. The game special thanked you. It did. I always like when games do. What? I'm sorry? I always like when games special thank me, the player. I think it's cute. Cops are definitely not going to be suspicious about it at all. No, in no way. Under the bed and also behind him at the same time. Although he said it was under the bed after we walked to the hallway, so he might have like tossed it under the bed afterwards. And there is more apparently. Is the void coming to take us? Was it really the end of the world? Like, I could leave the room, but I don't feel like that's the answer here. Check his body. I tried. Yeah, I can't actually do anything with his body. I can just stand over it and look at it. I did check for the cache as well. I was doing all of that. There's just nothing there yet. So all we can do is click right now. It's rotating. The people are glowing. The only thing I saw at the end was the death, and then the credits isn't the real end. Oh, so yeah, you knew a little bit of what was going on? So you don't know what happens from here? It's only that painting that's moving. Watch him come back to life. He might. I heard another little, like, clicking. I don't want to go for the door, because I feel like it's going to say, like, oh, you left the game. It's over now. Definitely thought you'd just take the money and leave. I thought so as well. It's becoming the white void! It is becoming the white void! Saying buckshot as well. I've not, if you're talking about buckshot roulette, I've not played that yet, and I don't know much about it. And I'd like to play it at some point, so don't say much more than where you are already. Because I'll experience it someday myself. The painting fixed itself. It's going back around. It's becoming the void. Because he talked about his dream. He saw the white void. He saw the perfect man in the void. Oh, it's not even a white void. It is glowing. It is a bright, glowing hole in the wall. What are you? What are you? There's a man and a kid and a woman. I don't know if y'all saw that. In the painting? I thought it was just the, because the painting was of a person getting his blindness cured. So I thought it was just that painting, but glowing. Was it a man, a kid, and a woman? Was it his family? It's hard finding this place. Maybe he knew it was where he needed to be. It's possible. It turned into a picture. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own VODs. I totally thought just the people's faces were glowing. I am blind as a bat. Thank you for letting me know that. I'll have to roll back my VOD a little bit and check that out. Ed is getting bright. He did find the perfect place. Exactly what he needed. It looks like there's images in there. It's not just light. There's some faint hinting of images. Do we have to get to 10,000 again? Are we click holding again? If I'm wrong, but definitely there was a picture. It's possible. It's hard to say. There was some sort of glowing happening to it. It might have been changing the image as well. Like, I didn't look too close to that. I made the assumption that the faces of the people in the recovering blind man image were just starting to glow. But it might have been changing entirely, because it would make sense for it to be, like, a man, a woman, and his 2 children. How far do we have to go? Do we have to go all the way to 10,000 again? Like, I will click all day. I'm not missing out on this. I need to find out what happens here. You're doing great, thank you. Appreciate it, Ellie. You're doing great as well. I appreciate you so much. All right. Hey, we're gonna be here for a little while, fellas. We're gonna be clicking for a little while. Get ready for that click ASMR. The body's just lying there. Maybe move around in case it's waiting for you to do something. Oh wait, the image is still there, and I think it is still the image of fixing the blind man. It's just in negative and very bright now. Can I turn up the temperature to hot? Bathroom's still dark as fuck. Anything in the garbage can? Nope. Sure is cold in here. Don't worry, I turned it up. We're gonna be getting super hot. Can I sit in his chair? I cannot sit in his chair. Tragic. I can't sit in the click chair. I can sit back on the bed, though. $2,000? Nope, nothing for 2,000. You have it screenshotted? I have the thing? Okay, okay. I'm ready. Working our way up to 25% here. I need to flip it, I'll DM it to you. Nice, nice. Thank you for your efforts, I appreciate that. I look forward to seeing what it is. I wonder if I'd be faster on the space bar. The hell is going on here, Q? Hello, Squiddy! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Don't worry, we're just clicking. It's not cuckolding, it's click holding. We were engaging with this guy's clicking fetish to help bring him to his dream reality, which apparently involved shooting himself in the head. And now we are continuing to click, and this painting in front of us has slowly been opening up into the void. Totally normal things. Totally normal. We're just having a fun time. Engaging with a little clickery. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm gonna spacebar this so hard. DM'd you? Okay, hold on. Let me take a little break quick so I can check out this in the DMs. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Where did you DM it to me? Is it... Oh, it's, I think it's... There it is. Okay, I found it. Sorry. Streaming mode kind of throws off Discord work a little bit. Sometimes things get hidden. Okay. Yes, okay. That image is actually the image it was before, so you might not have seen the painting before. It's a blind man being cured by people around him. So it started getting very pink and very vibrant there. All right. I see how it is. I see what it is. I see where it is and what's going on. Thank you for letting me know. We can confirm that it is what it is in the game itself. Not what I originally thought it was. Yeah, but it is a decent thought to have, to think about, like, what the game was talking about and what it might be showing you now. Can I click both the mouse and the spacebar to click even faster? Can I double up on it? But now we know. At least now we know. We know what it was. We know how it's doing. What it do, what it be. I'm going to activate my carpal tunnel. I'm clicking so hard and so fast. Nothing's happened for a little while here, which makes me think maybe this is the only thing that happens, but I doubt it. Because I want to at least get to a second click over to 10,000. I want to get to a second 10,000 click over to see what happens there, which means we might be here for a little while. There might not be a lot going on, but I have to know. I'm worried it may be glitched. I mean, it's always possible. Maybe there was something more that was supposed to happen by now. In my head, I thought it was his family, because he did mention it a couple times, so I said it. That's what I thought you were going for as well. I was like, you know, it would make sense that it would kind of flip and turn and, like, represent his family. Like, that's not a bad thought to have. It definitely makes sense. But yeah, it's hard to say if it's glitched or if it just requires me to go much further. And this is to go even further beyond. You get close to it. The closest I can get is around the sides. Because like, I can see, like, right here, this is as close as I can get. You can see it is still the same image, but it's all, like, bright and negative space almost. Can I tell you what I read with no spoilers of the following events? Sure, yeah. Yeah, does it mention, like, things happening at lower clicks than what I got here? Because if it is we'll still try to get to our 10,000 and see what happens. We can always like look up a video afterwards of somebody else doing it and seeing if they show anything else happening that we don't get to see. Ah, I'm clicking so fast. Because, yeah, it does feel like we've been going for, like, well over 1,000 now with no changes. Oh. I thought I had. I swear I pressed E on it.
Damn. I knew he was going to go soon, but not like that. No one sees me unless I want them to. It's a whim. A moment. I capture their attention, and I hold it until the feeling passes. Then I leave. I never really considered whether they would remember me. Why would I? It's my attention that matters, not theirs.
Okay. I click.
He remembered, though. He was compelled. It ruined his life. That's how many times you've clicked so far. Not you, of course. The one behind you.
Wait, he knows?
The one who clicks!
I'm Quvar! I'm the one who clicks! It's me! We're going meta here. But yeah, I did click E at the end of the bed a couple times. I must not have clicked it when it was finally done spinning, because I probably was like, oh, it's still spinning around. It's gonna spin again. So that was me like just being silly there, I guess. Click sounds at the beginning sound like Morse code. It could have been a message there.
You're going to leave this room. You'll take your reasons with you. You'll forget you ever met me. But the one who clicks. You don't forget anything. Not really.
That's not true. I actually have a terrible memory.
You are going to carry a little piece of me forever. Just like I'll carry a little piece of you. That's why I don't visit people anymore. You don't get to choose your impact. One touched moment spreads. You didn't even know I existed, and he gave you a piece of me. His piece. There is no innocent contact where a soul is involved.
There's blood on my clicker now as well. Is that blood from my hand or blood from his head exploding?
Anyway, I'll be here.
Keep clicking if you want. If you want to be watched, you can click in here. If you want to be alone, you can turn around and click out there. Click for as long as you like. I won't judge you. So I am curious if there are... After all, I'm the one watching. If there are things that happen at certain click numbers, like the fact that it shows 6 digits makes me wonder if something happens at like 999,999. If we hit 1 million clicks, will something happen? I don't want to sit here and do that, but I am very curious about that. That would be automatic, you wouldn't have to interact, so I thought it just broke. I'm glad I just realized. Yep, you helped out there. I totally didn't think about it. I thought it was because it was moving based on clicks, so I also thought that the next step would be like click number, but it was not. Dude thinks this game is memorable. You think I'm gonna remember this ever? I mean, it is very interesting. It's not like an iconic game, but it is really interesting for sure. Visit, is there multiple of him? I don't know if there's multiple of him, but I think there's multiple people that visit this location. You're playing the RuneScape experience now, yep. You just keep clicking. We're playing RuneScape, baby! Let me get my crafting out. And yeah, he definitely made the mask based on this guy then. I could leave. Can I move anywhere else? No, the void is only straight forward and back. I can leave. I feel like it's better to click in here, though. Clicking for hours to go make a number go up, it means nothing. Gaming. Hey, I played a bunch of Cookie Clicker back in the day, too. Back when I was just like a simple browser game when it first came out. I played tons of that. Okay, I'm only going to go to 20,000. If nothing happens at that point, we're going to stop. Because I don't know if there's anything that happens. I feel like the way it's set up is there is more that will happen, but you will have to earn it if you want to see it. And I am not dedicated enough to play this all the way to 1 million clicks. We will go to 20,000, but that's it. Because then we got to move on to Killer Frequency and see what's going on there. Loved Cookie Clicker in the old days. It was a good time. It made me feel good and happy to click number, make number go up. And it was decently fun, too, because there was more to it than just cooking. Cooking and clicking. Clicking cookies. Ah, faster! Come on! Like, I can just hold it and it will keep it going steady, and we can just like hang out and jibber jabber a little bit. But I feel like speed is a better idea. So just go speedily, and let's just fuck around. Let's talk a little bit here. There's a lot of people that come here, and does that mean he does it every time? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. The thing is, what he was saying is that a lot of people come here, but not everybody remembers. Most people don't remember when they leave. So whether he's making them click or what's happening with it, he's probably doing the same interaction with them. He's probably interacting with them in the same way, but as soon as they leave, they forget everything. Usually. Except for the guy we were dealing with, who maintained that memory of what happened here, and it haunted him for the rest of his life, ruined his life, and led him to the means that he went to, where he basically sacrificed himself to also impart a part of that onto us, and maybe he hopes he's going to reach the promised land or something? Unclear. While we're doing this, I can do a little bit of jibber-jabbering. I watched The Descent recently. It is a film from 2005 that I have watched before, but I hadn't watched it in 15, 20 years. So watching it again was an experience. I totally forgot a lot about The Descent. Because The Descent, the primary gist of The Descent is a group of friends goes down to a cave and bad things happen. But what it really becomes is a much broader film where the beginning of it is these friends like extreme sports. They like getting into all kinds of adventures with each other. They like whitewater rafting, cliff diving, all kinds of stuff like that. And on the way home from one of their adventures whitewater rafting, you see this lady who has a wife and child this lady who has a husband and child who pick her up from the whitewater rafting, and there's like a weird look exchange between him and one of the other friends they're with. And then they get in the car, they're driving along, he's a little distracted, they're talking a little bit what they're doing, and she's like, "You're kind of distracted, aren't you?" And it shows him like looking at her and talking and saying, "No, I'm fine," and swerves into the other lane slowly as a truck is coming towards them, and he stares at her for so long. Such an insane amount of time to stare at somebody. Even after he's done talking, he does not look back at the road. He slams into the truck, which doesn't swerve itself, and from the truck, these giant metal beams, they're small, like they're thin, like probably the size of like a ping pong ball perhaps, but they are long and they are metal and they are sharp, fly from the truck with the impact, launch through the windshield, you see the husband kind of looks to the side as one goes behind them, where their daughter is sitting in the middle seats where one is hitting, and then it shows the back of the guy's seats with a metal thing piercing through it with blood splattering everywhere. It is so fast, it is so brutal, it is so intense. It shocked me, and I laughed so hard. It was so insane. Because I had watched The Descent, but I totally forgot that it started off with that happening within like the first 4 or 5 minutes, is how that film starts off. Then it goes to, yeah, this lady's traumatized, she survived, her husband and daughter didn't, shit's rough. 1 year later, the gang's getting back together again. You know, it's been a while, we've been through our mourning periods, let's try to have some fun now. Let's go on another crazy adventure, take our mind off this, and celebrate life, yeah? So their friend, the one who gave the weird look to the husband, arranges them to go to this really popular cave system, to go spelunking, to go cave diving, kind of see what that's like. 'Cause, you know, like, it's really fun to crawl through tight caves and find where they're going. And they kind of meet the crew. The lady whose family died, her name's Sarah. She has medication she's taking for anxiety and possible hallucinations and depression. But they dive down to this cave. The one other lady named Becca, who is the other expert in cave diving, alongside Juno, the lady who's giving Sarah's husband weird looks, are going to this cave, and Becca's like, yeah, I read the book, this should be a fun time, let's go down here. They dive into this big cave, they're getting ready, like, oh, this is so fun, we're having a fun time. Holly is reckless, she's got a camera, she's wild and crazy, and she's got a lesbian girlfriend, they're roommates. And they go down there, they start crawling through the cave, and Becca's like, man, this whole cave system is very different from what I remember. And, like, the book didn't sound like this at all. And Juno says, oh, you know those books. Those crazy, crazy books. Those crazy books are... They leave so much up to interpretation, which is why I never really trust the books. You gotta go see it for yourself. And like, okay, that's fair, I guess. Let's keep going. Let's keep crawling through here. Let's find what we're looking for. And they crawl through this very tight space where the camera work, the cinematography and directing in this film is phenomenal. It's very claustrophobic when they're crawling through tight spaces. It really makes you feel like you're trapped in this very tight corridor trying to crawl through this cave. And I can imagine people who have like that claustrophobia or that fear of crawling through caves would like feel their heart rate start to increase from that. But it also does this thing where it pulls out and uses negative space really well, where there's just black covering so much of the screen to give the feeling of this is so much more vast than you ever could imagine. Look how small you are, and look at how much of this cave, this pitch dark cave, you cannot see. Aside from when they light their flares, which occasionally cast a very particular lighting, like red, or they have a green glow stick they use at some point, which is really excellent for matching the tone and building up the energy of the film. But they have these little shots where they're kind of panning around the cave, and you see the faintest hint of like a shape that when you pan back is not there in the distance. It's like, okay, there's something going on here. Something's not quite right. And it builds from there to the extent where eventually they realize there are creatures of some kind down here. Some crazy creatures, and we need to survive. And it gets brutal. They're attacking. They want to eat you. All the women are physically fit because they are into their extreme sports. And they start murdering. They start fighting back. There's some great, like, intense short fight scenes where they get to be super badass and have a good time. And it continues to go on from there. I'm not going to spoil the entire film, but the journey of trying to get out of here, trying to get out of this cave system with these creatures roaming around, and the way the film is directed, the cinematography of it, the aesthetic of it, is absolutely phenomenal. The acting and scripts are not always quite as good, but the visible elements, the aesthetics of it, and the way it kind of goes about its storytelling and the implications of its story are amazing. And along with that, the film originally came out in the UK, where it had one particular ending that was changed when it came over west to the America, where they figured the ending was too bleak in the UK version, so they cut out part of the ending to make the US version a little more friendly. And I watched the ending for the first time. I think I watched the American ending the first time I watched it. So I finally watched the UK ending. I was like, yep, that is fucking bleak. That is dire. That is horrifying. And that's fantastic. It's such a better ending to the film, with so many implications of what is actually going on and what actually happened to it. Absolutely phenomenal film. Highly recommend people check out The Descent. If they like spooky films. If they like spooky little movies. Robert says, when clicking around YouTube videos of this, I found multiple videos that just stopped at the end of the credits. Like, they watched the whole credits, they didn't just prematurely exit the game. Yeah, I know there are people who do that. People who think, like, yep, I've seen all there is to see. We're done here. Walk away. Search hard to find out how to progress. That's fair. I'm glad that my video goes all the way. So many questions I want to ask the developers now to see what their intent was, what they were trying to go for here. Want to know what number you need to reach to get the thing? Actually, just look at it in YouTube. I imagine it must be a high number then. It must be a very high number, probably like 1 million or even higher. We're gonna keep going. We're almost at 20,000 already. Let's just hit 20,000, and then we can look up what's going on YouTube at that point. We'll check a peek at it with somebody who actually had the time and energy to just sit there and do this. I'll be honest, if I weren't streaming, I'd probably go all the way. I'd slap on like a podcast or something and just vibe out while I'm clicking for hours on end. But for streaming, like, I can talk about things I've watched, played, experiences I've had recently, and we can fill the time. We can fill the void itself with some chatter. But I don't think it's the most thrilling thing to watch. I don't want to drive people away by me just sitting here clicking for so long. Speaking of caves, a dude went cave crawling. He went the wrong way and got stuck. He got stuck feet up and face down. He died after being stuck there for 5 days. Firefighters did their best, but eventually the blood got to his brain and then he died. There are a lot of stories of people going cave diving and getting stuck. There are a lot of stories of that. There are people who were able to be free. There are people who were stuck there and died. There are people who were a rescue attempt was made, but it just was not enough. I know there's videos out there too of people. There's one video I saw of somebody who was recording themselves going cave crawling, and they got stuck in a very tight space with the water rising around them for hours. But I believe they did survive and they eventually were able to make it out of there. But like, they panned their camera around and like the water was getting up to their face. They could just barely crawl on their hands and knees, and the cave looked like it extended forever. I mean, obviously there's the darkness that makes it look bigger than it is, but it was like, man, this would be terrible. I would hate to be in that situation. Couldn't get his body out, so they shut the cave down with his body still in there. Yep, that is something that happens as well. There are definitely some active graves that are created by virtue of people getting lost and trapped in caves and not being able to be freed from them. And it's like, yes, this is your grave now. That's just the situation we find ourselves in. Like, I don't have intense claustrophobia, but I can understand the fear and the horror of being trapped in a cave like that. And it definitely doesn't feel good. Personally, I think this game was good until the story stopped growing. Didn't need a wacky supernatural element. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, is that all he said? Okay. I don't think it needed this. I think it's neat and interesting. I don't think it needed it by any means. I think ending it with the implication that there might be more isn't bad. With the implication of like, oh, was he right? Was there something going on here? Or was it just his imagination? Was he just a crazy person? Every painting leads us here? Interesting. So wait, what if we go to the tiger painting, the one he liked a lot? Believe it or not, 20K is the only number that gets a reaction, so you want to spend it without knowing. I did it, we got some sort of reaction. The tiger painting doesn't lead there. That's interesting. Because both the other paintings lead to the void he loves so much, but his favorite painting leads him nowhere. Interesting. But thank you for letting me know that 20K is the only one that gets any sort of reaction. We've done it. Maybe it just works if you're close to the void painting. That could be it, too. Could just be that we were close enough. I'm not leaving. I'm returning to title. Because maybe someday I'll come back and click more. I don't know. How about you? So there we go. That is CLICKOLDING. A very interesting game that is definitely somewhat disturbing and mysterious. What about TV? If I hit the TV, it just turns it off and on. We can't blue skidoo into the TV, unfortunately. Unless there's a different method for it, but when I tried it, just turned it off and on. But yeah, very disturbing game, very unsettling. The end of it was a little it was interesting. The first time the portrait clicked was definitely the biggest impact there. Going into the void was a curious experience. But I think the primary element of being in front of that guy, not knowing what's going on and what he's doing, was really where the vibe was at. Dad says, my claustrophobia could never go cave crawling. Yeah, I can imagine. There's a lot of endings according to YouTube. Interesting. So there's a lot more out there. Really interesting idea, but would be better if it ended at 5,000, didn't confirm anything about his dream. Yeah, if it was a little more uncertain, the mystery, the fear of the unknown, could have been something. Let's see. Let me go. Let's see. Ending guide. Ending walkthrough. Main ending. Game's primary ending is explained from the off by clicking the little clicker 10,000 times. Scary man in the corner of the room will use a gun on himself, dying in your room, ending your ordeal. Gets to know something more strange. Point out a painting. Painting is important. Secret ending. Secret ending. Brought back to the room. Body still in the corner. Still have the clicker. Start to click. Eventually notice something happening. So that's just another clicks. Take it to the pointing. White room. See your total clicks. Get more dialogue. Eerie end to the title. Always be there to watch you click the clicker to your heart's content. You can leave, return to the room, and you'll notice there's now static coming from the television. After that, I don't think there's any other content available. If you reach 1,000 click, there's no additional reward. Doesn't appear to any more click milestones to get new dialogue. Someone will eventually try for 1 million, which might unlock some new material along the way. So that's all the endings I can find. Maybe there are more endings there, but it seems like it's just the ones we saw. And possibly one for 1 million if somebody wants to go crazy. Which, it looks like this person in this video did go to 1 million. White room, 100,000 clicks. Okay, hold on. Let's open this video up and let's maybe check a peek at it and see if there's anything here that can show off to us what kind of things we're seeing. Let somebody else do the work for us. Giving a post credits where you take the money and walk out manually so you can feel the closure. I mean, yeah, that would be interesting too. Either that or just ending it where like he's dead, it's over, and be like, what happened? What's going on? I do like seeing the room afterwards as well, though, so getting the money wouldn't be bad. I don't mind the man in the void, but I do think the unknown would have been kind of neat to stick with. Let's go here. We need to move some things around quick. Let's go. Where is this? Let's move this up to this space. Get our display capture. Transform fit to screen. And there we go. Let's watch this video, see what else waits for us. If we go to 1 million, the number gets slightly cut off because the font is too big. That is the ending. That's the ending we always wanted. What are you doing? What happens? Show us what you got. Nothing! Nothing happens at 100,000. Woo! True ending. Pog. I find it really funny. Like, making a video that shows going to 100,000 to show people that nothing happens does make sense. Just prove it out. Like, yeah, see, nothing happens. It's fine. But it is also very funny. But like, yeah, look, it's the 100,000 ending. What's going on? Nothing. There's nothing here. Don't worry about it. All right, keep going. Keep clicking. What are you doing? Get beyond 100,000. Go to 1 million. Quit being a coward. Do it. Wow. Wow, amazing. Incredible ending. Yeah, go back. So in short term, it's mostly a time waster. Yep. It's there for people who are like, the ending truly is, in the end of it, just, I will watch you click as much as you want. I will watch you click to your heart's content. You are trapped here, you, the player. I know that you can stick around as much as you want. I'll watch you. If you want to keep clicking, I'll do it. And that's all it is. Which is kind of neat. I kind of like that's what it's doing. I kind of like that it's just, hey, I said my piece, and I meant it. That's all we're doing here. 20-hour stream, never stop clicking. What are you doing? Keep clicking. Where are you going? You got to 100, 100? Nothing happened. Oh, there we go. 500,000. Nothing happened. 1 million. Get your videos off the screen. If you're gonna put videos on the screen, have an actual, like, ending screen so that it doesn't block the screen of what you're showing. Don't just end it right when you hit 1 million. Actually show something. Sorry, I shouldn't be yelling at this guy. Okay, so yeah, the 1 million ending is just that 1 million is a big number and it cuts it off because it's not made for that. That's very funny. That is very funny. All right.